Okay, we're going to be doing a one floor ranch. This is the basic outline of the ranch. I'll give this to you in Google Classroom. You'll be able to follow it. All the way around, there's nothing but 6-inch walls. The only place that they're not 6-inch is right here, where it's 1'3". And that's because this is, I believe, a bathroom, and we need this for plumbing. Okay, so this is the outline. You're going to draw this just the way it is. Do not worry about using the dimensions or putting the dimensions on the drawing. You're not going to need that. All you will need is the outline of our space and the interior walls. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control C this and put this over here and show you what we're going to do next. Once you've drawn that, you should look like this. All right. So then at this point, you're going to turn, I'm going back into 3D, isometric. You could do it from any side that you want. And we're going to see if we can push pull. We can't push pull at this point because there's nothing there. So I need to close the space for reasons that you probably won't run into. But I'm going to close that. All right. Then I'm going to, why? Hold on a second. There is no explode, so I can't explode. So I'm going to delete that. And then what I'll do is draw another line. You probably won't have to do this. I have to do this because I made a copy. And this is really getting annoying. Something's happening. Okay. Let me undo again. This is weird. All right, so what I need to do, I'm probably going to have to do a little trail. Oh, there's one. And I'll have to do a little bit of tracing just to identify each of the outlines. You shouldn't have to do this because you'll be drawing it right from scratch. And if you have to do this, well, then this is what you're going to have to do. So I'll just go through. I'm right now trying to identify and isolate each of the spaces. All right. It's still in 2D. All right. So now I've got everything nice and isolated. I can now, George, please. George, I'm talking and I like to talk unencumbered, if you know what that means. So now I'm going to push pull. I'm going to go up 10 feet. My garage, this will be my garage area. I'm only going to go up 8 feet. Okay, so now I have 2 levels like this. And once that is done, what do I have to do? I've got to draw some windows and doors. So let's start from the front, and I'm going to put in my door using the midpoint of this line here. All right, so I'll go right to there and go to there and go down to there. All right. And I'm going to put my 3-foot door in. So I'm going to go over 18 inches and then I'm going to go up. How come I can't go up? I'm going to go up 6 foot 8 inches. Remember, that is our height of the door. And something's wacky over here. I don't know what's going on here. All right. That don't look right. Okay. I'll try again. You know what? I'm going to draw it out by itself. So I'll come over here and through my 36 inches, go up. This is getting so annoying. There's 6'8" and go over. And I got my exterior door. I'm going to, what am I doing? I'm press pulling it 2 inches. I'm going to group it at this point so I don't make any boo-boos. And then I'll put a handle on it, right? I'm going to come over here on the face, go out 3 inches, go down. Yeah, I'll say 5 inches and over. And I'm going to put, let's see, I'll use a rectangle. Come to here, go like that. And I'll do the follow me. Okay, I can also make that a little bit wider, like so. So now I have something that looks like a handle. It's not exactly accurate, but it looks okay. And then I'm going to come here again, do the group. We want to keep grouping. Otherwise, you're going to run into serious issues. Remember that this is 6 inches, okay? 6 inches. I'm going to draw 6 inches on either side, 3 inches on either side. So I'm going to go 3 inches that way and 3 inches this way. And I'm going to do 2 for the depth, the width. Come over here. There, I have a nice space for molding. And I will then, let's see, I don't know if I can do the follow me. Let's see. Probably not. I got to put another line in. Okay, and then I'm do the follow me around all the way. Now I got a door with molding. Now if I want, I could put some type of vision panel on it. I'll drop that down. How do I change the circle to a square? I mean, to a rectangle, oval. Circle to an ellipse? Anyone? No one? You'll use the scale command, right? And I'll just do this. See? Boom. Fairly easy. And then I can put this in the center. And I'll move it up. Oh, I'll move it up. Fairly easy. So I'm going to make that some glass. I'll make it a nice little vision panel. Excuse me? You talking to me, Eli? All right. So now I'm going to give this some finish at this point. I'll open this up. I'll make the outside metal. All right, because it's outside door. And I'll give the other stuff a wood finish. Oops, I don't want that because I grouped it. So I got, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to double click. And I'll be able to change this stuff to the metal. Okay. And let's see. Well, I got to change that to some type of wood. So I'm going to go in here with my wood. I don't know what's going on there. There you go. And then I'll change the glass over. I'll give it some glass right over here. Boom. Got some things happening that are a little weird. Won't worry about that now. All right, so now I've got the door. I could either make it a group or I can make it a component. It's up to you. If you want to reuse it again, this particular door I won't probably reuse again, so I'm just going to group it. And I'm going to move it right from there to approximately right there. Let's see, is that in the center? No, if it's not in the center, shift it over. All right. Everybody, give me some silence, guys. I'm recording. People are watching. All right, so the door situation is you're going to go through and put doors in. How we're going to do that? Let's see. I'm going to hide at this point the top portion of my plan. Let's see. Can I still get there? Yes. So I am going to, in this case, go through and locate where the door is going to be. I would say there's going to be a door here. So I want to, number one, group this so I don't make any messes. And now my walls are at least separate because they're shut off at this point. I'm going to go back to the plan view, which is obviously the wrong plan view there. And I'm going to put in a door. All right, I'm going to put in 30-inch doors there to there. All right. And then I'll put a swing on this door. I'm going to go out 2 inches. And what did I say? It was 30 inches right there and come back to there. All right, so now I have at least, oops, I have, what happened to that? Didn't I hide this? Huh. All right, let me undo. I thought I hid this. I thought I hid it. All right, so basically, maybe we better not do it that way. I'll do it again by itself out here. I'm going to draw a 30-inch door swing, right? I'll go zoom in 2 inches. Okay. Again, I'm going to put in my 3-inch jamb that way, 2 inches this way, 6 inches this way, and come back there. So now I have what I can try to accomplish as a door. So I'm going to pull that up 6 foot 8 inches. Remember, the 6 foot 8 inches is common. It's always going to be that height unless it's a custom door. So there is my door. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this guy over 30 inches. Okay. And what am I going to do? I'm going to put a swing in so I have a directional swing. Let's see if I can use this. I don't want to use that one. I want to use it from here to there to there. Oh, it's not working. So something's missing there. I think that should have been done from the inside. So I'm going to do that again from there to there. And it's still missing. I don't know what's going. I'll do it from this point. Let me measure my inside dimension. My inside dimension is 2'4". It's 2 inches off. I don't know how I did that, so I have to move this 2 inches. All right. So now I should be able to put my arc in. Hopefully it works. Starting to look a little foolish. That it's got to go from the center point, from there to there to there. Okay. All right. So now I want that out. Oh, okay. Now I have my plan that I can. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group this. Again, so it doesn't get messed up. And then I'm going to put in, I think the other way that I used to show you was much better than this, because this way seems to be cumbersome. See, it's not matching up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line up 6'8", go over, down, and there I have my line. Now I could do the follow me all the way around there. So now I have my door and my swing. All right. Again, this time I'm going to make it a component, and I'm just going to call it door. All right. So these are the doors that you'll probably use throughout the entire space. Shouldn't have done that. Let me just get this. I'm going to explode again. I'm going to select, call it a component, door, set the axes. Always make sure you're setting the axes, because then you'll mess up. Come here, double click, hit create. It does exist. I'm redefining it. And I'm going to go over here again. Let's see if I can. All right, so now I want to make sure it's in my components. Let's check all the components. Where's the components? I got to make sure they're on. Components are on. And I'm looking. Components, there's my component, there's my door. So if I want to go over to here, I can put that right there. And I can do the same over here. Right? But again, oh, I didn't, did I? I thought I grouped that. Okay, so I didn't group it. If you don't group it, you're going to run into a problem. If you do group it, it might be beneficial depending on what you're doing. I'm going to put my rectangle in. This way I can push pull through and get an opening to the other side. Now look what's happening. That's staying there, so I can delete that. All right, so now I have my opening. All right, so this is the first step. We're going to go through. I'm going to mark on this. I'm going to mark on this plan right now where the door should be. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show you how to where to put them. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show circles at this point. So there should be a door here, right? Obviously there should be a door here. Okay, we want a door here to get into this space. We want a door there. We want a door here. And another door here. Door here. This is the bedroom. We've got that. I showed you there. And this will be a closet. And there's going to be a door here and here. We also will put one back here for the back to go out to the deck. And you want to put a door here to exit the garage. So everywhere that you see, and I will shade them in so you see it a little bit clearer, if I can find my paint. So we definitely want a door there, 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 there. Okay, please make sure that you are making them components. And also, I forgot one more location here and here. Okay, so those are the locations of the doors. That's all you need to worry about for this part of the session is to put the doors in and finish the plan. Any questions? No? All right.